Hello there, today is April the 23rd. It is St George's Day, and a very happy St George's Day to all of you. I don't think you'll see it celebrated that much. It's not like St Patrick's Day. I think that's a marketing ploy by Guinness, very well done to them. But also I think the reason why it's not that celebrated is because we've got a real identity issue in this country. We're self-loathing. I would say that probably the fact that St George is all about the Christian faith has something to do with it, because as faith is dropping like flies, if that's the right term. I'm an atheist because I don't believe, but I have become sort of quite strong in my defence of Christianity, and I consider myself culturally Christian. Anyway, so churches, I've got my notes here, I'm just going to pick them up so I can see them a bit better. Churches all across Europe and all across the world, and Christians in general, under attack, mostly by Islamists. Okay, it's brutal, it's bloody, it's violent, it's absolutely horrific. And just on Easter Sunday, the holiest day, nearly 300 Christians, a minority in Sri Lanka, were slaughtered, and is it about 500 or so are injured. It's appalling. But it's not just Sri Lanka. I mean, obviously Notre Dame burnt down last week, or just the roof. Hopefully, I believe the rest of it is mostly intact. But also that highlighted, to a lot of people, me included, exactly how many churches in France and also Germany are being vandalised, whether that's being like graffiti or things smashed up a bit or being set on fire. It's alarming. And one report I saw suggested it might be over 1,000. I've seen others say it might be 800 in 2018. It's very, very concerning, but it's not just and also also other parts of the world. In Africa, in Nigeria, Boko Haram are filling their boots and they are slaughtering thousands of Christians, of Catholic Nigerians. In Kenya, the Somali Islamists are slaughtering many there. I don't have figures on it, sorry about that, this isn't that factual, it's just the gist will do kind of thing. But the media seems to be, it's reporting Sri Lanka, and I don't think it's hiding away necessarily from the fact that it will be Islamists. They're not trying to say it's not, but it's certainly not. It's more a matter of fact reporting, whereas the what was his name? Terrence something or other. Hang on. Terrence Brenton, the sick prick, evil guy who slaughtered all those Muslims in Christchurch. Clearly the media was salivating all over that, and that got much more coverage than anything else does. And how do we quantify the level of something? I mean, surely one person being killed in a terrorist attack is a huge story, but 300, surely that's a bigger story than 50 if you want to go that way with it. But the 50 that were slaughtered were Muslims, and Muslims are a protected class within the media. Refer to the Barcelona Declaration for that, if you're not sure. But it's not just, and also, so Christianity is not just under attack from Islam, it's under attack from atheists and the media and establishments in countries in the Western world in general, who obviously for some reason hate it. And I don't know whether they hate it, if I'm going to be conspiracy sort of type about it, perhaps they just don't like anything that brings people together. Maybe that's why so many pubs are closing, because it's so expensive. I was yesterday I was just looking at an area where there used to be 3 pubs in Clevedon on High Street, the beachfront, and there used to be 3 pubs all within a stone's throw of each other. Now there's just one. It's busy, but it's just one. Moon and Sixpence, very nice pub. So yeah, the media went crazy about Terrence Brenton. Atheists in general, they've been attacking for a long time, and this is what got me into my atheism a little while ago. I got into it, weirdly enough. I started watching Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Matt Dillahunty, and I used to get all upset. What they're doing now, these old sort of Old Testament types, they're stopping their kids from going to school or from learning different sciences because it goes against their beliefs, and thinking how serious that was. But I really don't think it's as big as what the hell is going on with Islam. And that was Hitchens, Christopher Hitchens, the Hitch, who I started listening to a lot then. I didn't even know he died before I discovered him. So the media is definitely biased. Just society itself seems to be self-loathing and wanting to just commit suicide because it reached such a level of sophistication in its society that it just had to start attacking itself. It's bizarre, really. But I look at countries like Poland. So obviously my missus is Polish, and I've been to Poland a few times now, and I love the place. And I did a Google search, and I wanted to have a look at what's the effect of churches. Our church has been attacked in Poland, and without being forensic in my search, the first couple of pages from Google only really brought up a Polish church in Vancouver that got vandalised last year by Antifa, you know, those well-known Christians, and so that was a lefty attack, commies attacking Christianity. But I couldn't see anything in Poland. So Poland, and the reason for that probably is not just because there aren't atheists in Poland. There will be some, but the people there that are atheists, they still like the customs and the traditions, and I think they've got a better family values, and I hope that they retain that and they hold on to that, because it is the glue that's going to hold their countries together. Anyway, that's that one really. I just want to wish everyone again a happy St George's Day, and perhaps let me know if where your kids go to school or in your area they're doing nice stuff for St George's Day and they are actually making a deal out of it, and also let me know if you're going somewhere where they're not, where they're banning it, because that is disgusting when it happens. Kids get sent home for taking in they've got their face painted white and red or something like that. I think it's awful. And I just want to finish with, if anyone wants to see, I made on my cookery channel, I have a cookery channel, Uncle Matt's Cookery Lessons, so I'm going to put a link in there. I made what I'm going to call a St George's pie yesterday, chicken and gravy short crust pastry pie with mash, because that's what I love, that's what I want, and that is really English type of dish. Anyway, if you want to go and check that out, go and like and subscribe. But yeah, that's it. This one's over. Happy St George's Day, everybody. See you soon. Bye.